Thanks for tuning in to day 2 of Unit 9, Winter Wonders. And today we are going to learn that in many places it gets so cold in the winter that water freezes and becomes ice. Make sure that you stay tuned for the Concepts of Print book, Ice, in our Google Classroom. Now we're going to watch a video called Weather Forecast.
And now for the weather forecast. What's the weather going to be tomorrow, Alfie?
Glad you asked, Monster. In the east, there will be sunny skies.
Sunny skies! Hooray! I love sunny skies!
In the north, it will be snowy and cold.
Better wear a warm coat.
Clouds in the south will bring rain.
Ooh, alligators love rain. Everybody else should bring an umbrella.
And in the west, it will be warm and windy.
Oh, hold on to your hats, they'll blow away.
And that's the weather forecast for the whole country. For KCTV, this is Alfie.
And Monster?
Wishing you a sunny day.
Alfie, what if they'd rather have rain? Rain makes puddles, and you go splish, splish, splash, splash in the puddles. It's so much fun. Or snow. Some people like snow. Snow is so pretty. I like to take it out and get it on my tongue. It's so soft. And, or fog. Monsters don't like fog. It's spooky. Too scary. I like sunshine. Sun is good for playing outside. Do you like sunshine?
Our wonderful word today is freeze. To freeze means to get very, very cold. When water freezes, it turns to ice.
Freeze. When water gets cold enough, it turns into solid ice. When this happens, we say that the water freezes. It's winter, and the water in this pond has begun to freeze. The colder it gets, and the longer it stays cold, the thicker the ice gets. But you'd better be sure that the ice on the pond is thick enough to hold you before you go skating on it. Otherwise, you could be in for a very cold and wet surprise.
Oops.
All right, let's look up at our daily message and see if we can hear the word freeze. In winter, it can get cold enough to freeze water. Did you hear our wonderful word freeze in our message? Listen one more time. In winter, it can get cold enough to freeze water. Did you hear our wonderful word freeze in our message today? You're right. The word freeze is in our message today. Good listening. And yesterday, you found out that our letter of the week is W. And W makes the W sound. So let's look at our daily message and see if we can find any W's in our message. Let's look at the word in. No W's there. Let's look in the word winter. Winter. I see a lowercase w. Let's look in the word it. No W's there. Let's look in the word can. No. How about the word get? No. How about the word cold? Nope. How about enough? No W's there. Let's look in the word to. No W's there. Look in the word freeze. No. And water. Water. You see a lowercase w. Can't see that. How many W's did we find in our message today? We found 2 W's. Good job. Let's go over a couple words that start with W. W, water, water. W, worm, worm. watch our video about W. Water, wind, wave, wet.
W. Water. Wind. Wave. Wet. W. Come sing a song of winter, of winter, of winter. Come sing a song of winter. The cold days are here, with snowing and blowing and rosy cheeks glowing. Come sing a song of winter. The cold days are here.
We will watch a video that we've seen before about two friends who figured out how to take turns with a chair. As you watch, think about what would happen if the friends didn't take turns with the chair. If the friends didn't take turns, they could have ended up with a big problem. It's important to work together and to cooperate to avoid problems. When problems happen in our classroom, we will use conflict solvers to resolve them. Conflict solvers help us work together in positive ways in our classrooms. Taking turns is one of our conflict solvers. Another conflict solver that we use in our classroom is sharing. There are many different ways to share. You can share something by playing with it together. You can share a ball by playing with it together, or you can share blocks by building something together. You can also share something by giving one of something to a friend. You can share the crayons by giving one color to a friend. You can share your snack by giving one grape to a friend. There are many ways to share in school. Now we're going to look at our math moments. We're going to count with curiosity by 10s to 50.
It's time to count. Let's count by 10s to 50. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We can count.
We've been talking about shapes. Let's see what shapes we can find in this video. Say the names of the shapes that you know as you see them in the video.
Come on, everybody. Think it's time to set you straight. 1, 2, 3. Believe you me. You're looking strong, you're looking great. Check out this triangle. There comes the water quick. 1, 2, 3. The place to be is where we got those links. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. Nothing's fair without this joint. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. If you see my point.
wait till this loads and we can watch it when it finally loads. But let's look at two different shapes. We have a triangle and we have a square. How is the triangle and the square the same? Well, the triangle and the square both have straight lines. Now, how's a triangle and a square different? Let's count how many sides a triangle has. 1, 2, 3. A triangle has 3 sides. Now let's look at a square. Let's count how many sides the square has. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how they are different. A triangle has 3 sides and a square has 4. Now let's look at another pair of shapes. Let's look at a rectangle and a square. How is a rectangle and a square the same? Well, a rectangle and a square both have 4 straight lines. But how is a rectangle and a square different? Think, how are they different? Well, let's look at the sides of a rectangle. A rectangle has 2 short lines and 2 long lines. But a square has 4 lines that are all the same size. And the last shape that we are going to look at is a circle. How is the circle different from all other shapes we have learned about? Well, a circle has no straight lines. It is round. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish our video about shapes.
Come on, everybody. Think it's time to set you straight. 1, 2, 3. Believe you me. You're looking sharp, you're looking great. Check out this triangle. Better off the water's quick. 1, 2, 3. The place to be is where we got angles linked. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. Nothing's terrible about this joint. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. If you see my point, jump right in the circle. A line that hasn't got any end. Come on, let's stroll and rock and roll. Rub rings around your friends. Let's try some square dancing. 4 corners angle before the lines. Come on, let's jump 'em. Come on and pump 'em. When you're in shape, you feel so fine. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. Nothing's fair about these joints. I'm in great shape. You're in great shape. If you see my point, go ahead and use your head. Be artistic. Red, yellow, green, and blue. Go ahead and lose your head. Don't mind a stick. Yeah.
We will have the rest of this video uploaded into our Google Classroom for you guys to watch. Alright, so let's go over our plan and play for the week. We have Let's Play House, Ice Skating Rink, Bears in the Snow, and Dress Up. What area are you going to choose to play in today? Thanks for listening to Day 2 of Unit 9, Winter Wonders. Stay tuned for Day 3 tomorrow with Mrs. Stubbs. Bye!